YouTube has just announced some important changes to the YouTube Partner Program, and if you're a creator or you're planning to start a YouTube channel, you definitely need to know about them. Some of these changes could create new opportunities, while others could make monetization more difficult for some creators. So, let's break down exactly what's changing. 1. Premium Lite is expanding. YouTube is expanding Premium Lite to all countries where YouTube Premium is available. So what exactly is Premium Lite? It's a lower-priced YouTube Premium membership that gives viewers fewer interruptions while watching YouTube and YouTube Kids content. For creators, this is interesting because premium members contribute to creator earnings through their subscriptions. That means if more people subscribe to Premium Lite and watch your content, more viewers could potentially contribute to your YouTube Premium revenue. So this isn't necessarily a bad change for creators. In fact, YouTube expects that the expansion of Premium Lite could create another source of revenue for creators who are already part of the YouTube Partner Program. 2. Changes to Shorts earnings. Now let's talk about YouTube Shorts because this is one of the biggest changes. Starting February 1st, 2027, YouTube says creators will need to maintain 10 million qualified Shorts views during the previous 90 days to earn each month from the Shorts creator pool. That sounds like a huge number, and honestly, it is. But there's an important point here. YouTube says creators who are still in the earlier stages and don't reach 10 million views will have access to new incentive programs, YouTube shopping bonuses, incentives for brand deals, and additional earning opportunities connected to cultural trends. So instead of relying only on Shorts ad revenue, YouTube wants creators to have multiple ways to make money from their Shorts. 3. Higher requirements for full ad monetization. Now we come to the most important change for new creators. YouTube is increasing the eligibility threshold for creators who want to earn from advertising and YouTube Premium revenue. The new requirement will be 8,000 watch hours during the last 365 days instead of 4,000 or 20 million Shorts views during the last 90 days instead of 10 million. That's a significant increase compared with the previous requirements. If you're already in the YouTube Partner Program and you're already earning money from ads and premium, this change does not affect you. So existing monetized creators don't need to panic. The new threshold mainly matters for new creators trying to reach full ad and premium revenue eligibility. 4. So, what should you actually take away from all of this? If you're already monetized, you can continue creating normally. If you're working toward monetization, however, the road may become more challenging because the requirements for full ad revenue are going up. For Shorts creators, getting 10 million qualified views in 90 days will also be an important benchmark for monthly Shorts creator pool earnings. But YouTube is also saying something very important. They want creators to have more ways to make money. That means creators shouldn't necessarily depend only on AdSense. YouTube shopping, sponsorships, brand deals, premium revenue, and other opportunities could become increasingly important. So overall, these changes are a mixed bag. For established creators already earning from YouTube, there is no need to panic. But for new creators, the monetization requirements are becoming more demanding. At the same time, YouTube is introducing more opportunities beyond traditional advertising. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, don't focus only on reaching monetization. Focus on building an audience, creating valuable content, and developing multiple income streams. And remember, These changes are scheduled for 2027, so YouTube may provide more details or adjustments before they actually take effect. If you found this explanation useful, like and subscribe.